Hey guys, Conqueror here, and it's time to talk about another irrelevant tank thanks to the update. And this tank was already not used much and pretty much irrelevant in the game, but this update just makes it even more irrelevant. And it's the FV215b, and there's multiple reasons for that. The first biggest reason is, of course, accuracy. What made this tank good and unique was its unique ability to just snapshots in from any range on the move, easy peasy, no problem. And it outperformed the Super Conqueror in that regard, but that's the only thing other than also rotation speed that it actually outperforms the Super Conqueror, basically. With this update, they introduced 9 cruise skills only. Your tank gets set on fire constantly still in the FV215b, and you no longer have automatic fire extinguishers. So this thing burns a lot, and it doesn't go out as quickly anymore because you no longer have automatic fire extinguishers. So when you're choosing your 9 skills, I was talking to some people who play this tank, and they said they go with preventive maintenance and firefighting. You don't need to do that on the Super Conqueror. So you basically only have 7 skills to choose from in the FV215b because of fire. Maybe you don't even want to go rations, so you can use a fire extinguisher, in which case, again, your performance drops. Now, because I went with firefighting and preventive maintenance on this, I decided to go with rations just to boost my stats a little bit. But because of that, I had to drop 2 skills. And so I was like, do I want to drop Last Stand and Adrenaline Rush? Do I want to drop Snapshot or Smooth Ride? I had to make a decision. And I dropped Snapshot and Smooth Ride. And now that I've done that, I realized that was pretty unfortunate. Because now, if we take a look at my tank, my accuracy is right there at the bottom, 0.30 on this gun, because I didn't do Snapshot or Smooth Ride. But when I go over to the Super Conqueror, with pretty much the same setup, actually I have optics on this instead of vents, believe it or not. And when I look at the gun, my accuracy is 0.24 because I have Snapshot and Smooth Ride. And you might be thinking, well, Clone Guy, maybe don't take Adrenaline Rush and Last Stand on your FV215b. Instead go, Snapshot and Smooth Ride. Yeah, but if I do that, it's going to be the same tank as this tank, except less armor. I want it to have something special going for it, and that would be, once I get below 250 health, at least some more DPM. I want it to be special in some way, because at the moment it's not special anymore. And so that's how I've decided to make it special. 0.24. And the Super Conqueror, believe it or not, is not the only thing that makes this tank irrelevant. Now, with the update, the IS-4's gun is hardly derpy at all. And it pretty much has the same role as the FV215b. And yeah, it can snapshots in. It's 0.33 accuracy right now, I believe. Yep, 0.33 on this thing. That's pretty incredible. 0.33 on an IS-4? Yowza. And that's not the only tank that makes it irrelevant. A tank that performs pretty much has the same role as the Super Conqueror, and the Super Conqueror obviously outperforms the FV215b, would be the T110E5. And the thing about the T110E5 versus the FV215b is those have been the longest aged rivals in this game. Hands down, they are the biggest rivals in this game. Or they were at one point. Now, this tank is just better, because you have more consistent armor now. Everybody's guns are more accurate, therefore weak spots are easier to hit, so that does hurt this tank a little bit, but it hurts the FV215b even more because it has even bigger weak spots, and easier to pen weak spots. And of course, this tank, the selling point for the FV215b was the fact that it had a more accurate gun. 0.25 accuracy on this thing. We are beating the FV215b in accuracy in the T110E5. Yeah. Rest in peace, FV215b. Rest in peace. And people think that this is a whining. And then by people, I mean like 2 people in the comments last time. You're like, oh, why do you only whine? We're not even whining. We're just stating a point here. Hopefully that Wargaming will be able to address is these crew skills kind of are definitely making tanks irrelevant, like the 121. The 121, don't get me wrong. Every tank we're going to be playing, every irrelevant tank is going to be better and is going to be a beast. From its former self, from what you're used to. It's going to be better just because of the crew skills. But so are all the other tanks. You have to remember this. Just because the tank you're playing now is better, doesn't mean that the other tanks aren't better. All the other tanks are also better. So, the FV215b only really gets 7 crew skills to choose, unless you want to risk getting set on fire. And one of the guys I was talking to yesterday who played the FV215b said that he had been set on fire 4 games in a row, and a couple of those games he'd been set on fire twice in the FV215b with this update. So, yeah, you're still getting set on fire in this thing. A lot. Keep that in mind. Also, I don't have my headset on. I kind of want that. Where are you, headset? Come here. Oh, there it is. Let's get this on so I can hear my game. But, I mean, let's take a look at this accuracy. Holy cow, that's pinpoint, right? Hardly gets bigger at all. Ah, that's really nice. I also, on the Super Conqueror, I went with the ability to turn the turret and the hull faster, just to make that feel more like the FV215b as well, and I'm still able to get that thing's accuracy down to 0.24, just so you know. So it's going to be performing a lot more like this tank in regards to its mobility and flexibility, but it has gun depression, and it has a better gun handling at this point. So why play the FV215b? Rear-mounted turret, less gun depression, less armor. We can't go up there, can we? Just because they can get there so quickly. Someone back there with a small gun. That one bounced, eh? Interesting. I mean, obviously right here, this tank isn't it. But, if we were a Super Conqueror, we'd be able to do this as well. We absolutely would be. There's no doubt in my mind. Everything we're doing now, we could do in the Super Conqueror. Already is there, eh? That's good to know. And very painful. What already is it? 261. So he's gonna be loaded like now. Alright, we're just gonna leave them. Goodbye. Look at how small the fire icon is. Don't even know who's on fire. I think we're gonna push this maybe. At this point. 705A. That's a tank I'd like to get back with this update. It was a light tank sniping in the back? Oh, there was a small gun hitting us. Looks like it was him. But I don't think he was the one penning us. Obviously. But he could have been. Very much could have been. He didn't see us there. It looks like the cupola never poked over. Come here. It's a Shaska. He's the guy who hit us. There you go. Get out of here. HE for the win. Hesh, 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 hesh. It's fun. What is this location he's in? That's cheeky breaky. How come I can't, like, see him? Huh. Good accurate gun, they say. Oh, wow. I don't know how that missed. Missed me. Now you gotta kiss. I don't actually want to kiss. Interesting. Now our base is completely taken over. Can we get back? Of course, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. We're just demonstrating the tank here. Hopefully we'll be able to show off everything we've been saying. And not just speak stupidly. What am I supposed to do to that? Absolutely nothing. He's like a better hold-on tank than me. He dodged me. Oh boy, super conk. Nice. Block that shot. Tracks. We had to kill that guy. Despite the health we lost. Now we can kill these mediums. Which ones are there? The T-54-1, who's not that bright, and a Bellerophon, but we don't have health, and our tank is easy to pen. Oh boy. That's awkward. He actually killed us. For some reason, I didn't think I had angled that much, but clearly I did. And like, look how much I angled. Even though I don't feel like I turned that much when I did this. But apparently, I think when he tracked me, it swung my tank around a little bit there. Which is too bad. Because that guy was clueless. Like, how do you know he's clueless, clone guy? You remember the first engagement? Yeah, that's how we know. Alright, 4,000 damage. That's not terrible. I mean, like I said, every tank is better. Every tank is literally better than it was. Right. For sure. And you're still playing against the same exact player base. I mean, if you go watch Saturday's video and you see what my own team does to me, you'll figure that out. But now we're going to use the Super Conqueror, and then we're also going to use the IS-4. I don't know if we're going to use the E5 today. I think just the Super Conqueror and the IS-4 are enough to get our point across. So let's pull this thing out, show it off. I don't even have vents on this. I have optics just to make up for the fact that I have 10 meters less view range on this thing. And, oh, cool. That shows you exactly the money you made. I plus 80,000 right there. That's cool. 180. Oh, we must have got an opt done because there's no way we made that much money. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Time in queue. 13 seconds. And we're in a game just like that. Very good. Very good. But I do see potential now, guys, by the way, as they slowly fix the HUD. I do see potential of this game returning, at least gameplay-wise. They still need to really figure out crew skills, and I don't know what they were thinking with there being 9. 12 would have been better. There should have been things they got rid of. There should still be automatic fire extinguishers, because you just pretty much they nerfed any tank that already gets out on fire a lot, which would be the FV215b, the 121. The Russian medium, stuff like that, right? This update has pretty much been an artillery buff. Autoloaders are also really good, but let's see what this thing can do. Right? Oh my gosh, this is a Super Conqueror gun, by the way. What the heck? Do you see how accurate this is? It's so tiny. I love it doesn't make noises when you spot people anymore as well. That's pretty nice. Or when people get spotted. Look how small this is. This is ridiculous. Dragon. Chisel. Tusk. And look how accurate he is. Like he didn't even have to aim. Like that's a really annoying position. Thank you for going after him. There we go. Fantastic. we go. Look at this. I can just use my gun depression right here and I win. A super accurate gun. Accuracy, ladies and gentlemen. Accuracy. Excusez-moi. You're kind of in the way. And a little tank. You know? You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Where are the tanks? What's a TD, is it? A grill? Where is he? That's the question. Hello. Where are you going? Where are you going? You might die from this, just because it's HD now. Yeah. Well done. Do we want to make the same mistake? We do. And by that I mean we're going to be actually intelligent about going down this. There we go. Nothing to it. Nothing to it whatsoever. Man, if only their team was a little bit better, because look at this. Look at this game right now. Like, look at the health we're still on. Oh, let's load some Hesh for that leopard, see if we can pin him there. Don't get hit, leopard. I want some damage. But you've got a version 5 about to shoot you in the booty. Who HE penned you? But so did I. So did I. Oh, man. That would have been... Okay, so that fight would have been so awkward with the rear-mounted FV215b on that corner. Hands down, it would have been awkward. But we were in a Super Conqueror, and that was just easy. The gun handling. Disgusting. Why are we making so much money? Absolutely disgusting. 95.89999999999 95.9888. Oh yeah, I can't even English. Oh, whatever, you get it. Now let's do the IS-4. And we're going to try to play more of the same role as the FV215b. So that would be side scraping. Playing kind of an aggressive heavy. Oh wait, but that's kind of what we did here. We just played an aggressive heavy, and we were able to get hauled down. Yeah, okay. There's no point to the FV215b. There's none. But we're going to still do the IS-4 just so we can demonstrate this thing's gun handling, which might blow your mind. It could. We also go 43, and I also buffed this thing's turning ability and its turret turning ability. Because I'm like, let's make this as close to the FV215b as possible. When we maxed out its gun handling, we didn't touch Last Stand. Oh no, I think we did touch Last Stand, but we didn't do Adrenaline Rush. So, yeah, that's the build I went with here. Is I wanted this to be a more mobile, snappy, heavy tank, like the FV215b. But I'm an IS-4, so haha, we'll see how that goes. I think the IS-4 might be in a really good spot right now. In fact, I think most derpy guns right now are in really good spots. Like, why would you play a Leopard 1 when you can play literally any other medium tank in the game, which some have more armor, some have more DPM, most have more DPM, some have more gun depression. There's almost no point to Leopard 1 anymore. And yeah, that's going to be a video, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to compare that to next time I do a video like this, which will probably be Wednesday. But ready, let's take a look at this. If you were to tell me this was the IS-4 and I had not seen this update, I would not believe you. Now, this is no FV215b or Super Conqueror, that's for sure. But we just want to see if this thing literally can take the place of the FV215b. And our turning isn't bad as well. And yeah, we're going 35, 36. That it's already faster than the FV215b. So, let's hit him hard and win this game, eh? What have we got? E4. E5. We're the only one spotted right now, and they're not poking around the rock, so we should be able to sneak in here. Also, I wouldn't have been killed by the T-5041 that game in the FV215b, because even though I had over side scraped this thing, I would not have been over side scraping, over angling, should I say? Is that a version 4 or 5 thing? I mean, or 257. I wonder how good that thing is. I want to pull that out with this update. That's a QL. That's a terrifying tank. That's probably one of the worst ones I could have come across here. That actually is like the worst thing I could have come across here. We're actually going to activate our rations right now. He bounced off of me and penned me there. Did you hear that? That's the noise of him bouncing. Yeah, we just bounced that E4 shot. We would never have been able to do that if we were in a FV215b. What was that? Wargaming. Well, we're dead. We're dead. We're not dead. We're dead. Alright, that had nothing to do with the tank, but you saw the shots bounce off of me there. That was literally had nothing to do with the tank at all. That just had to do with the fact my E100 is dead, my 277 is dead, my T95-6 is dead, my Gorilla is dead, my K91 is dead, my Concept 1B is dead. My entire team is dead. And so we lost this. They just all died. But that's the team. We have time. We'll do one more game. We'll pull out the E5 just so I can demonstrate that thing's accuracy, which will likely also completely blow your mind. The IS-4 does still suffer from lack of DPM. It does. Right. Would we have done more damage in the FV215b there? I don't think so, because we would not have bounced that first shell from the from that E4. Like, there's no way. Because he shot us in the side of the turret there. So, but now the E5, 0.25 accuracy. Are you mad? In an E5? That's crazy. That's disgusting. That's hands down deplorable. Well, that's well, everybody just went to queue. You can't see exactly what you might be facing anymore, but that's okay, as we are now on steps. I feel like it's this update kind of hurts armor. Well, yeah, it does. Of course it does, because you have plus 25, minus 10% pen. So it does hurt armor, for sure. But it helps big guns. So you're at a toss-up. So I almost feel like things like the 705A, which I should probably buy back, might be like really good with this update. Might be. Where do you want to go, left or right? I don't want to go right just because it's corner to corner. We're going to go left. A bit more already cover on the left, too. Alright, let's see this gun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's nasty. That's literally just nasty. Yowza. Well. Yeah, there's no point. I don't know why you would ever play the FV215b. I literally don't. Why would you do it? Why would you? There's no reason. Rest in peace. Can I get an F in chat? Oh, there's no chat. Never mind. What is that next to me? Concept B. We'll have that very soon. Yeah, and look how mobile this tank is, too. Oh, he's lucky there. Easy snap. Is that all you got? This fight is gonna get tense. Oh, screw you, Artie. I'm so glad you exist in this game, just to shoot me for over 1,000 damage on a splash. Like, that's literally just the coolest feature. 1,000 damage! And I take 5% less damage because of that, like, skill thing. So he would have done, like, a lot more. Like, 5% more if I didn't have it. 1,050 damage on a splash. You suck. Go away, Artie. Golly. There we go. Discourage him from playing. Turn white. It's impossible to tell when I'm hitting people or not. Like, see, it should turn orange. But my last shot prior to that E50 was white. But it said I damaged him, so I must have. Do you see that? When people drive in front of your gun, like, it messes up your aim. That's the second time this game that's happened. Or not this game, this day, this video. It made my gun went down. I don't even have aim assist on. Wow, he really wants to kill the clone guy. Did I say no? I say no killing of the clone guy. Nobody wants to live. Let's go you. It's nice that the enemy team has like RE support, but we don't, you know? You know what I mean? While you're firing HE. And this red hue, golly! He needs to disappear. So you have no health left. Be red for the rest of the game. I don't know what to do. This guy is totally outpositioned us. Oh, and he can just snap us. Yeah, this update really hurts tanks that have like big weak spots like this. It hurts so much. But if we were in FV215b, this would have been the most awkward fight in the game. He just wants to shoot me. Look at this guy. You're not gonna shoot me. I say no to you. No killing the clone guy. No. You're not allowed. Crap. $16 damage. This guy's still firing HE. Go. Couple of low rolls at the end of the game there, which is too bad. I wanted to break 4K, and we still do it anyway. There we go. There we go. Yeah, FV215b. Is it relevant? You tell me. Currently, I say absolutely not. Already looks like we're shooting on the other flank because he did have 3,000 damage. So. Is it a relevant tank, the FV215b? Yeah, I'd love your guys' opinion on the matter, your guys' thought. I have a feeling it's going to be mostly unanimous, and there's going to be people in there who say, oh, but I still love the FV215b, and I love how much better it is in the update. But I think most of you who played the FV215b are usually the smarter players, and you'll be smart enough to realize, yeah, I do just play it because I like it. It doesn't really fit anymore. So, we didn't actually get top on damage. Why was that? Oh, this guy actually had a really good game with that play he made at the end. But, like, he was just farming, and there's nothing we could do. Just farming. But we still win. It took him too long to make that play, so it's all good. Yep, that's it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other things you guys think are irrelevant in the comments below, and then maybe it'll have a feature on the channel. And that's it. Take care, everyone. Oh, and go check out SpaceBANDIT as well. It's good YouTube and the kind of thing we do here on the channel. Take care, everyone, and peace out.